Hi everyone, it's Amber. I am back with a weight loss update. I haven't posted any weight loss videos in well over 6 months. That was when the whole weight loss challenge was going on. That wasn't really a success for me at all. I'm not sure about anybody else, but that didn't go well for me. I think I probably lost 7 pounds that I was able to keep off from that particular challenge. But really, my life didn't change, or I didn't really make a change that I was really committed to until June 14th of 2010. I can't tell you what specifically was different about me trying to lose weight and get healthy and fit this time. I wish I could, but I can't. But I wish I could, but I really can't. Since June 14th, I have lost 41 pounds. I've started running. I've ran 4 5Ks. That's Maddie. I don't know if you can see her or not. I ran 4 5Ks. The very first 5K I ran was over Labor Day weekend, and I ran that in 30 minutes and 31 seconds. And the last 5K that I ran was December 4th, and I ran it in 27 minutes and 3 seconds. So I'm definitely getting better at running. I've always wanted to be a runner, so I'm really excited about that, and I can't even wait until 2011 gets here, and I have big plans for myself in 2011. So that's going really well. I tested and I received my black belt October 24th, which was an event in itself, and really that's probably the main reason this whole thing started for me. June 14th was exactly 6 weeks until I was supposed to test for my black belt, and I wouldn't have been able to pass it. Like, physically I could not do the stuff that I needed to be able to do to pass that. So I knew that for nothing else, or for no other reason, for 6 weeks I'd be incredibly disciplined and do everything I possibly could to be able to pass that test, to be able to physically be able to keep up and pass that test and not like pass out and die like right in the middle of it. At the rate I was going, that's probably what would have happened. June 14th I weighed 207 pounds. And right now I weigh 166 pounds, so I've lost 41 pounds since then, and I feel great, and I've never been prouder of myself, and you know, I can't say that it's not a struggle and that it's not difficult, because it is, and granted, it's only been 6 months, and it's been rough. I mean, it's definitely been rough. How I survived the first 10 weeks, I have no idea. But basically what I want to do is, for the next 6 months, at least for the next 6 months, I'd really like to do it for the next year, but I'm going to start with a small goal and say 6 months. Every week I will post a video on my weight loss progress, my diet, exercise, whether I stick to this whole healthy fitness thing or I don't. Either way, I will post a video either way. Really, today all I want to do is I'm going to share a letter that I wrote to myself actually last night, and then at the end of this I'll post some pictures and stuff, and hopefully in 2 weeks, I'll post all my measurements and stuff, because I'm going to get all that done hopefully in the next 10 days, so I'll post that, and I'll probably talk more in the next couple weeks about how difficult the first 10 weeks was. But I'm just going to read the letter that I wrote to myself for you guys. really quickly. Like I said, I wrote this yesterday. Dear self, 2010 was supposed to be the greatest year ever. It started out rough, sending an angel to heaven, opening emotional boxes of the past that could have stayed locked. Losing family and gaining back lost family. All the trials have been worth it. If that's the price you had to pay to find yourself, believe in yourself, and realize fear has been standing in your way for years. It was all worth it, no regrets. I know in those brief moments when you look back or are reminded of the past through a story, picture, or video, it can be unsettling or upsetting to think why you didn't make these changes long ago. But in those moments, please remember, no regrets for anything in the past. Your past has prepared you to embrace the moment of clarity. You did what you did based on what you knew in those moments. And now you know the feeling of believing in yourself, knowing you deserve better, and knowing that you can. So always look forward, always move forward, because I can, I will, you can, you should. You have come so far in the last 6 months. As I look back, I can't figure out how you survived the first 10 weeks. You started this amazing journey Monday, June 14, 2010 at 207 pounds because in 6 weeks you were testing for your black belt, and you knew at that moment you couldn't do the things you needed to be able to do. I remember week 1, you had a headache all week long, but it didn't stop you from eating right and exercising 3 to 4 hours a day. By week 3, you had a horrible rash on your legs and arms that to this day I swear was from your body detoxing from all the sugar. And when you exercised, it would get worse and itch bad. But it didn't stop you. There was one moment you almost gave it all up at the end of week 3 because you almost let comments break you. But you fought through it. Week 4, you were told to start running to help with your jumps for testing. You always wanted to be a runner, but were always told you couldn't because you were too fat. Well, they were very wrong about that. You ran your first 5K September 4th, 2010 in 30 minutes, 31 seconds. Then the black belt test was pushed back not once but twice to October 24th, 2010. So you couldn't give up and you couldn't quit. You had to stay on track because you hadn't completed what you set out to do yet. I will always believe that was God's way of helping you stay on track. In addition to that, you discovered you could be a runner, just as you always wished, so there's no stopping you now. It's been 6 months now and you are still running and you have your black belt. You are down 41 pounds. You are doing things you never thought you could. 2010 is coming to an end, and in my book, it will go down as the greatest year ever, because I found me, you found you, and I never want to forget that. And now as I look to 2011 and what it will bring my way, I'm dedicating 2011 as the year I will push myself to extremes I never thought I could. Now that I know that I can, I will. The only person, place, or thing I will chase in 2011 will be my goals, and if anyone wants to be a part of that, join me. And anyone wanting to complicate, create drama, stand in my way, sabotage, put me down, point fingers my way, or tell me I'm no good, I will not have time for you. I will be too busy believing in myself, reaching for my goals. I will spend 2011 pushing myself to be the healthiest, fittest person I can be. I will conquer my goals and overcome my fears. I will train and compete in many races. I will try my hand at a triathlon. I will eat food that will fuel my body. I will decrease body fat, increase muscle tone, improve endurance and strength. I will overcome fear, and I will believe in myself. I write this letter to myself to say no regrets. Don't ever stop believing in yourself, and don't ever believe you deserve any less than the best. Because as I write this, I've never been prouder of you. So just keep moving forward, making choices that will help you accomplish your goals, and don't worry about anything else. Here's to 2011 being the year you will be the healthiest and fittest you will ever be. Cheers. So that's the letter I wrote to myself yesterday, and that's what I'm going to do. I am going to finish this year strong, and I'm going to dedicate all of 2011 to just being incredibly healthy and getting incredibly fit and training for my runs and triathlons and just believing in me and overcoming my fears and not worrying about anyone else. So yeah, so every Sunday at some point I will post a video letting you all know how I've done in the last week, and we will see what happens. We will see what happens. And I will start another YouTube page specifically for these videos. So, there you go.